Okay, so let me share the doc still so that there is the recording and you can watch it later. Akshat is there. Okay. So let's recap this. So you have filled the form. You have filled the form. You fill the form? Kedar, did you fill the form? Called me? Okay, so let's start Ekta. We bricked up last time. Now we'll do the focus on the phrase traka. This is one of the core phrases in this star. Traka. And one of the difficult phrase also. Not an easy phrase. Okay. So make sure that let's practice traka every day at least for 5 minutes. That's what your goal, achievement, agenda should be. Okay. So let's stop sharing the screen and we'll practice. Akshat, you want to write down this? Okay, let me share it. Probably can write it down. Everybody has written down Ekta? Okay, then probably just write it down. Aditya, have you written down? Okay.
Yes, I wrote at home last class.
So where is here? There is nothing here. You don't want to bring the things to the class. What you do?
So today, so since our house is getting renovated, I mean remodeled, so first we went there, and before that I never knew that we were first going to go there.
A lot of excuses, my friend. Isn't it? He may not able to see if you push here. Yeah. Yeah, because I need to move that because this is getting off track so that these kids. So this thing is yeah, she may not able to see too. You may probably push back there. So. Ishan, maybe go that side probably. Okay. Because of this, they were not able to see it well from very close. Ishan, तू लिहिलेस काही? हे लिहिलेस? एकता लिहिलेस? अक्षर लिहून झालं की सांग मला. Okay, good. So we are practicing the phrase Traka Akshat, okay, by the way. So let's stop and let's focus now probably next 5 minutes. Okay, don't think anything else. Just purely focus on what I'm trying to show it to you. I'll make the big screen so that you can watch full screen. Okay. So first thing is Tra need 1, 2, and 3 fingers. How many fingers? First finger, second finger, but the order is exactly backward. So this will go first, second, third. Not first, second, third. It is other way. So first finger, third finger, second finger, middle finger, and then the last is the first finger. Okay, so these three fingers we need to play Tra. Okay, the order is 1, 2, and 3. That's the order. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It is played at the dead center of the ink or gum. Not dead center, but the center of the gum. It's a close sound. Okay. Now, since we are using this finger probably very rarely, the sound of this is the weakest. Weakest. So what we need to do to start, we need to hard little harder. So to gain the power into that. So watch again here. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So as you push down, watch there in case of cards. 1, 2, 3. 1. Well, there you can watch in a much bigger way. This is much probably tiny smaller. 1. Is that resolution is better, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Now once you hit 1, then you're not lifting it up. Watch that. Put it down. Put it down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody okay that? Let's start. 5 minutes or 5 times. Okay, Okay, Akshat, no choice for you, my friend. Okay, okay. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't look at me now. Look at your tabla. Make sure you follow that. Arjun, your fingering is not correct. Compare with mine and see what's wrong. Same thing here, Aditya. Fingering is not correct. Your hand posture rather. Same thing, hand posture is not correct. You are okay. Brother, look down your tabla. Don't look somewhere else. Make sure you get the loud sound. One. Still your fingering is not correct. Arjun. Compare with mine and see where the problem is. Aditya, good improvement. Perfect. Rest all okay, Aradhya and Arjun. Look down your tabla. Don't look at me. Far better. Good improvement. But still need to be more improvement. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Little faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's not great. Watch my fingering. Make sure you follow me. You need to observe and make sure you do correction. You should keep the tabla properly. I can't see your tabla. Yeah, better. बरोबर काय वाजवतोय guys? Rest everybody is playing correct except you. Good, I think very good. And faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. Let it for you maybe a little more, very okay. But a little bit. But you can digest any pain. Extraordinary person. Little bit? Not more? What about you? Okay, can you play Arjun? Never stick your hand here. Rule number 1. Never ever. This is what you are doing always. No, this has to be always up in the air. Nothing touching in this section. Nothing touching in this section. You always touch here. You always touch here. Big mistakes. Never ever touch in this section, any part of your finger. Open your book and write it down. I don't have book. My book is at home. I am remodeling my house. I don't know where my book is. Right? Couldn't find even in a piece of paper while coming to class, Arjun. Huh? No old book, notebook, nothing at your home? Or careless? Who cares? Why need to keep it? It's okay. I will keep it here. No, never remains here. Wipes out right away. Okay, play. You're fine. You're fine. Good. You're fine. Good. You're fine. Good. Akshay, you want to try playing? can't see the top of your tabla.
Oh,
Okay, little better. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. But try not to move the hand here, Akshat. What you're trying to do is you're moving somewhere here, right? So don't move. Just make sure it orients in the same direction. Okay. Arjun, play one more time. Arjun. Arjun, play one more time. Yeah, that's perfect now. All correct. Don't make any mistakes now. Go back to. Okay, so this is your daily practice. Now, eventually, let's see how I'm transiting now. Okay, watch carefully now. Instead of right, this is as keep you moving further, you need to increase the speed. That's must. Because you can't play at your exam. No, you cannot. You should not. Okay. So the next step is once you set your fingering, you need to get speed. You need to get to this sound. So that becomes your throw, 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 throw. Okay. Everybody understanding how the throw sounds? So this is your throw. Not not this. This is just a starting step number one. Then you have a lot of in between step to get speed. Your final product is that is your throw. And then curve is curve flat and T of theta. Curve. So that whole throw phrase is one throw curve. Throw curve. Don't play only curve here. It's along with T of theta and curve both together becomes your curve. Ka is simple. Ka is not difficult because you know both these syllables. You know this, you know this. So that is not a difficult part. But make sure that you remember that. Need to play both together. Ka is both together. Ka is both together. Ka is played both together. So like that, say 10, 15 times. So now you remember that. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, ready. Ka. 1, 2, ready. Ka. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. Watch my fingering, Aditya, and make sure you follow the fingering, guys. Okay? Not going to tell you guys now going further. You make sure you start observing a lot. The more you observe, more you learn faster. Not going to spoon feed now each and every small and tiny element. You make sure you observe that. Especially when we are learning a new syllable, new phrase, new content, you watch my fingering. That is must. Okay, again. 1, 2, ready. 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 All good. Got it? Guys, okay? Let's see if you can play through what I'm playing it. Let's try. So what I'm trying to do, just listen for it. Then we'll come back. Well, I'll come back one by one. Okay? I'm trying to just push it all together from top to bottom, but need to have three distinct sound. That is mandatory. Okay? Let's play one by one. Aditya. No, not need to go back a little more. No, no, no. Good. But make sure there is no gap in the finger. Come on, don't do like this. Still there is a gap in the finger. Try to minimize the gap. But sound is good. Just 1 second. No, now you're going back to something different. No, this is not correct. Earlier was far better. But it doesn't mean that you add the gap in between. Okay? Adding gap is not probably the solution. If you add the gap, that's not good thing. As you push, make sure there is zero gap. And that's what we do, right? bottom line, you have to hear 3 distinct sounds. That is mandatory. Okay. So again, I'll play 10-15 times. You make sure you keep your ear open 100%. Okay, and store that sound in your memory somewhere. That is what you need to do that. Okay. I'm just playing no ka yet. Okay, write down, make sure you practice traka this week. Traka is at, make sure you bring notebook next time, okay? Otherwise I'm going to ask you to go home directly. No allowed to sit in the class. Notebook is mandatory. Okay? It is a little strict at sometimes. It's for your betterment, not for my betterment. How do you remember now whatever we are discussing in the class? No, you will not remember everything. Will you? Whose loss is? Huh? Why you take your loss? Is it good? Don't do that, please. Last time also you didn't bring the notebook, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Why? That actually not recommended. Okay. So if I go back to sharing the screen, next thing what we need to switch over slightly is playing thin and thin. Write down that also. Another approach of playing thin and thin. Approach of playing thin and thin. And in the bracket write down play on the sur, S-U-R. Where we are playing? On the sur, S-U-R. Kedar, what happened?
Oh, I lost my page.
It's okay, write on at some next page wherever you can. Don't try to become second Arjun. Huh? S-U-R, sur. That's what we will learn today basically. Okay? So what we are trying to learn, another option to play which syllable? Thin and thin. So far, where are you playing thin and thin? Correct, right? Thin and thin you are playing. I mean, for the righty, those who are righty, you are playing at around 4 o'clock, right? Thin and thin, right? But going further, for any tal, what we will be playing? We will not play thin and thin here. That is not recommended and not to be followed going further for next level of exam. Tinna kena, no change. We will playing. That is correct. No change into that. Don't change that. Wherever thin and thin comes in the tal. Now, for example, here, thin, thin, right? Thin, thin, thin. So, how many thins are there? 1, 2, 3 thins and 2 thins. So, all these elements we need to play with a different playing style approach, and this is not easy. Remember that part. Everything is difficult in this exam. Nothing is easy, unfortunately. I hope you will take it seriously, guys. Okay. So what is the option? Now follow that option. Let's see here. Akshad, I hope you are watching, observing. Okay. So when we talk about playing on the sur, meaning we are playing on the second ring. Which ring? Second ring. Not at 4 o'clock between gum and ink, which we learn in past. That is still possible for Qaida phrases or going further when we learn the Rela phrases. But if tin and din is played in the tal, we will be playing on the sur secondary. Okay, finger is same. Which finger? First finger. But, a big but here, we will not be using the tip of the finger. No, big no to the tip of the finger. Rather the lower section of this section. Make sure you are observing that. Which section? Akshat, can you see? Parmananji, Ishan, Kedar, Arjun. So this is what we will use to play. Never ever try to playing with the tip on this sur. That is not a solution. That is just a waste of time. Again, I'm telling you, waste of time. Rather, even the sound doesn't come, it's okay. But make sure you use this section to practice. So watch again here. Having the finger tip of this finger on the glove or the gum is must mandatory. This finger should not touch. And now with this finger, hit it and lift the entire finger up. Watch again here. Those who want to watch probably bigger screen, you can watch there probably. Watch again here. One, two, ready. So I'm hitting this section. I'm not using this tip here. Not this approach and this way. Rather, just listen for a while. Please observe that. Get the sound. Get the fingering. Then we will try to play it. Okay? If you ignore now, you will have later trouble basically. Try to also store the sound versus a big difference in sound. That thin versus thin, thin. Let's come this later. This is no change here. The trouble is here. Now, if you are lifting this finger up, okay? If you don't follow, what happened? Too much sound. Now this finger, what happened? Too close, too open. Don't get into that bad habits. We need moderate. So put it down, lift it up. Must again write down that while practicing thin on the sur, make sure the tip of the third finger is touching to gum and the middle finger stays up in the air. If any of this thing is deviating, your sound will be either too open or too close. Got it? Now let's see, observe the fingering what I'm doing. So I'm holding this first so that you get the base. Okay? Now try from this portion to hit it. Again, let me tell you, you will not able to get this sound in next 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Period. No. You will be keep struggling it up. But don't look back. Don't stop practicing and don't change the fingering. If you follow those things, hopefully within 1 month you will start seeing some light basically. Okay, so again, hold the finger, make sure this is up, this is touching to gum. Now with this portion, hit it and lift the entire finger up here. Again, one, two, ready. Just listen for a couple more times. Observe the fingering, observe the sound. Then we will play together. One, two, ready. I'm not even saying so that I want you to listen the sound. Observe the fingering. One, two, ready. One, two, ready. One, two, ready. So this is pure sound of thin and thin. In our culture, we have two kind of oils, right? One is dalda oil, one is pure oil. So this is pure oil, this is dalda oil, this is impure. Okay, so this is what you need to learn, pure thin and thin sound. And this is not easy. Let me reiterate that. It is going to take some additional time for you to get there, provided no change in the fingering and keep practicing. Either one of them gets wrong, you are not going to learn this. Stop playing, please. So, what are the two things? Keep practicing every day and follow 100% the fingering. Then, probably within a month, Hopefully you will reach somewhere there. Okay, so again, hold the finger, this finger up, this finger touching. Make sure this finger hits to the second ring. Do not hit on the gum. This sound is different again. This is the pure sound of the tabla tone. Pure. Then you may ask, why don't you learn on the day one? Impossible to learn. Even at this stage also, you're not able to learn it. If I would have taught instead of this thing, I would have taught this thing, you would have left the tabla right there and there itself. You would not have come back. It's not easy. It's difficult. But let's start at today. So hopefully within 1 month, you will reach to some positions. Okay. So again, let's now keep the fingering. Let's play together with me. Make sure your thumb is out. These two finger flat. This is up, and this is about to play from the lower section of the tip. Okay. 1, 2, ready. 1. Do not play with the tip. Again, remember that part. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. 1. Don't cheat yourself and don't make sure that you are cheating me. It's your loss. Do not play with the tip, Aditya. Make sure even the sound doesn't come, that's okay. Even if the sound doesn't come properly, that is also okay. You are playing correctly. 100%. Okay. I'm not listening to the sound right now. What I'm listening is your fingering. That's the day one today. Finger, proper fingering. Forget about sound. Sound will come. Fingering will not come. Okay. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. 1. You're playing with the tip. Don't cheat. It's your loss. 1, 2, ready. You are playing correctly. At least finally something is correct. Right? Yeah. 1, 2, ready. Good. Perfect. Now you're not cheating. Good. 1, 2, ready. 1, 2, ready. Good. I think everybody is good. Got it? How long it takes? Couple of minutes, right? So make sure you follow that. Why I should tell you that? Make sure you follow that. Okay? Will you guys practice this thing? Okay, open the book, write it down. Practice thin and thin every day at least for 5 minutes. On the sur. घ्या की साहेब इकडे लिहून ठेवणार सगळं आज आईला फोन करून सांगणार यास की अर्जुन 2 क्लास वही आणली नाही अर्जुन आई ओरडते का बाबा ओरडतो कोण जास्त कोण ओरडतं आईलाच सांगणार हा का बाबांना सांगू बाबाला सांगू चालू माणूस असतो एकदम चिटिंग करतो ना माझी हा इट्स ओके थोडस बोलणं खायचं म्हणजे परत वही विसरणार नाहीस कधी कोणाचं नुकसान कोणाचं सांग मला याच्यात सगळं याच्यात नुकसान कोणाचं सगळ्यात हुज लॉस इज दिस anyway so everybody okay why don't you probably record it you have phone so the do probably video recording post it on the group probably you can watch on the full screen or watch here which is here okay. Whichever you feel comfortable let me know once you are ready I'll explain step by step just take the fingering don't take my face because that is not required okay so first we are trying to play thin on the sur now this is a complete different techniques okay so sur means you are playing on the secondary fingering is same but you are playing from the lower edge of the finger not on the tip so step number 1 keep the hand make sure your ring finger right the tip of the ring finger must touch the gum middle finger should not touch on the tabla now make sure you are ready to play from the lower section of the first finger on the second ring which we call as a sur okay 1 2 ready so this is an open sound so make sure you lift the finger up don't hold the finger down okay now if you are playing wrongly so if I am opening all the finger up 1 2 ready this is wrong If you are keeping all the finger down, 1, 2, ready, this is also wrong. So what is optimum? Middle finger up, this finger down, and play with the tip and lift this. Play with the lower section and lift the finger up. 1, 2, I'll play it 10 times, okay? Without now saying anything. 1, 2, ready. 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 Now I'm not saying 1, 2, ready. Let's keep practicing thin and thin for a while. One last time. Thin, 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 thin. Hopefully it should not be long, right? Okay. So everybody okay with that? Now if you try to play this ek tal with this option, watch again here. One more new syllable which we need to learn is cut. Did we learn cut last time? We didn't.
No.
Okay, so let's learn cut first.
You showed us.
Okay, so cut is what we'll try to learn. Cut is probably played with cut. Now T of TT you play flat. This is little cup kind of thing. You're just adding a little cavity in here basically. This is up. You're playing with the last three finger. Cut. Cut. Perfect. Cut. Cut. You're playing flat, Kedar. It's not that. There is a little cavity inside if you see that. And my hand is little with the oval shape kind of thing. Odd shape. Not flat. Yeah. Cut. Cut. खूप वरती झाला खाली आहे थोडा. Cut. Cut. Don't lift the finger. Cut is a close sound. Cut. Cut. Hold the finger down. Cut. Cut. Okay, so practice cut also. Now let's try to play the whole ektal top to bottom. Okay, so then I'm playing then on the soon now. Then dha no change. Dha is on the kinar. So then dha ra ka then dha cut then dha ra ka then dha then not good sound from the accompaniment perspective, from the tal perspective. This is a dalda ghee. This is pure. Okay. Cut, thin, dha, ka, thin, dha, back to thin. Got it? You may not able to do that. Again, I'm telling you, practice thin and thin. Another exercise, write it down. Revise all the tal from the last exam. Tin tal, dadra, rupak, jhaptal. And what was Kerwa? Huh? You can ask anything from your last exam, okay? That is a part of syllabus. So revisit all the tal and try to play thin and thin with this option. So for example, if you are playing dadra, how will it sound? Da, gi, na, dha, thin, na. Not no more thin here. Da, gi, na, dha, thin, na, na, da, gi, na, dha. Not that much. Kirwa. But this sound is not a pure sound. Tin tal. Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da, da, din, din. a huge difference in sound. Your ear may not be trained today, but as you practice, as you will get trained, you will find this is the most melodious part of the tabla learning. This thin and thin, not no. Okay, so chaptal in na in na in na in na in na in na. Little faster. Rupak. All tal, make sure you revise it. Next week, I'm going to take a test of all the tal. Write down. Mock test of all the tal play from the first exam. Playing it on the sur. Okay? You'll be failed. You also run it. पहले exam दिले नस. Okay. I'll send you the doc so that you can watch this stuff. Okay? What was I was so okay, so next week we'll take a test of these stars, okay? But make sure don't play thin here. We'll be playing on the sur or the kinar. Okay? Perfect. So I'm skipping the ektal today. We'll touch base it next week, basically. Ektal. The another tal from your exam is there. I think another one is Rupak probably. So Rupak, you guys are known. So let's learn Rupak. So at least we have one tal. You know only tin tal, right? So let's recap the Rupak. So name of the tal is Rupak. This is the structure of the tal. So what is the structure of the tal? Number of beats, 7. Write it down if you want. Number of divisions, 3. The beats per division, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's the rhythm of the tal. 2 claps. First is on the 4th beat and 6th beat. So this is your 4th beat and this is your 6th beat. Kal or Khali on first beat. So blue color is again Kal or Khali. Red color is our clap. Black colors, they are just normal. So there is no clap or Khali on the black colors. So this black color is just without clap and Khali, finger pointing. Okay. So how the syllables of the Rupak are. Now if you listen here, how many divisions you have? 3. So how many lines you see? 3 lines. How many beats in the first division? So how many beats you see here? How many beats in the second division? How many beats you see in the second line? And how many beats in the third line? That's exactly represents here. So whatever you see here in these 2 lines, right? You observe those things in this section. And then the next 2 lines you see the color coding. For clap we use red color. For Khali we use blue color. So what is peculiar about this tal? Exactly. So first beat is a Kal or Khali, which is not happening in any other tal in the tabla. This is an exceptional tal where the first beat is Kal or Khali. Write down that. This is an exceptional tal where the first beat is a Kal or a Khali. So let's try to do single and double with me on the clap. Okay. So single is this section, what you see here, and double is this section. Okay. Double, if you see that, we are saying it 2 times. So thin 1 beat. Na dhin 1 beat. Na dhin na. So this is what you end the first cycle here. Right? So that thin na dhin na becomes your second. So where is ending of the first cycle in the double speed? At what beat the first cycle ends in the double speed, Aditya? The first cycle of the Rupak ends in the double speed. Hmm? At what beat I am telling you? First beat, second beat, third beat, fourth beat, huh? Fourth beat, third beat, fourth. doesn't end at fourth. It ends at 3.5 beat. Fourth means you are completing the fourth beat here. Is it ending here? No. So if you count 1 half, 2 half, 3 half, and it's exactly half of 7 is what? So the one cycle of the Rupak ends at 3.5 beat. Another cycle ends at 3.5 beat. That's why it is difficult to say, because your second cycle starts at off beat. Okay, so how the Rupak will go in the double? Ten, ten, na, then, na, then, na, ten, ten, na, then, na, then, na, ten. Now the very important element to learn in the double speed of the tal is, if I am saying, watch again this section, okay? This section. Tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na. Okay? One option, one way to say. Now listen to the second option. Okay? Tin, tin, na, din, na, din. Tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, din. So I just gave you two options. Okay? Again, one more time. First option. Tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na. Option number two. Tin, tin, na, din, na, din. Tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, din. Which is correct option? Second option correct option. First option correct. First correct. First correct. So this side is pretty strong because right hand is always stronger. Right? So these are sitting. You guys should make sure that you sit on the right side from the next class. All three are wrong. These guys are correct. Why? Can you think of it? Why this is not correct? Tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na. Why this is incorrect? Versus tin, tin, na, din, na, din, tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, din. Why?
Because you're clapping.
Huh?
Because in the first option you're clapping.
In the first option, did you recognize? Am I saying Rupiah? Tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, tin, tin, na. Where the Rupak comes? How the Rupak is? Tin, tin, na, tin, na, tin, na, tin, tin, na. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Where that 1, 2, 3? We are doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's what we doing. Tin, tin, na, din. There is no nadhin phrase in the Rupak. No. Either tin, tin, na or thin, na, thin, na. Those are the only two options. Not na, tin, na. No, these are not options in the Rupak. So if you say with that option, how much marks you will get in exam? 0. Even though you are correct in the Talika. Because the essence of Rupak is not happening there. Nobody will say this is Rupak. No. None of. But ten na, then na, then na. Immediately they will feel this way. So understood the difference? Again, these are not easy things. Remember these points. Eventually you need to develop those things. Okay? So let's try to say single one time and then double. For all tals use 50 speed. Right on your notebook. For all tals, single and double speed, use the Lera speed as a 50. So we use Rupak. Dadra Rupak 50. अक्षत समजते का सगळं का बाउन्सर झालंय ओके गुड
Every 80%.
So this is your Naira speed, okay? Let's do single first. Now the tali kari. Din, din, na, na, din, na, din, din, na. Say louder. One last time. Little louder. Now double. Din, din, na, din, na, din, 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 na, din, na. Back to single. Din, din, na, din, na, din, na. Double. Din, din, na, din, 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 na, din, na. Back to single. Din, din, na, din, na, din, na. Double. Din, din, na, din, na, din, 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 na, din, na. Back to single. Din, din, na, din, na, din, na, din. Okay, that's it. Got it? Everybody okay with that? Now let's play. While playing, make sure where you are playing thin and thin on the soup. Okay? So let's play it. I'll stop sharing the screen. Okay? Double. Single. Very good. Double. Look down your tabla. Sure. One last time. Don't play with the tape. Was that okay? So these are the two tal from your exam for this syllabus, this year's syllabus. Make sure you practice them more than the previous year's tals. Okay? Because exam is 101% is going to ask the about these two tal. Teen tal, ek tal, teen tal, jhaptal, kerwa, dadra from last exams. Not probably 100% sure, but he may ask. Okay? So it's good to practice those tals. Okay? Any question about these two tals? Practice Traka so that we'll play Ektal next week, basically. Okay? Rupak, you guys already learned last time, so this was just a revision of the Rupak, but with Tin and Din. That's why this tal was again part of this year with change in Tin and Din option. Okay? You got it? Okay. Yes. That's what I said it to. The previous one I said it to. This one I already sent you the link, right? Make sure everybody just do the complete registration so that I can give access to you guys. Basically.
Yeah.
I have shared the link to access these docs. Make sure you guys do the registration and can give the access to that. Basically, I think I already sent. Did I send the link or no? Right? Yeah. So check the back message. If not, then probably just remind me. I'll send it to you again. The link. Okay. So let's go to the next part. So this one we did it. Rupak. Did I gone through the syllabus?
No.
I didn't go through syllabus.
Once.
Yeah. So how many times then I have to go? Once enough, right? Yeah. Okay. Now let's come back to the Tintal position. So this kada we already learned, right? Dhati dhage. Is that correct? Huh? Okay. So you have one kaida in Tintal with the phrase dhati. Then you have two kisma, two mukhadas, and two tukdas. So kisma again was part of your last exam, right? Or no? No. So kisma is a new thing. So let's go back to the kisma today. Okay. So kisma is nothing but a variation of a tal. Kisma is nothing but a variation of a tal. So write down these two kisma. So here what we are trying to achieve here is third beat of every division we are making it double. Third beat of every division. So it's I have written it here. Third, not best, beat by it should be beat. Every division should be double. Okay. And kisma 2, fourth beat of every division is double. So those are the two kismas. Now again when you play kisma, where you will be playing thin and thin? On the sur. Okay? Not tinna kena, tinna kena. So what is the first kisma? Dha, thin, thin, din, da. Dha, thin, thin, din, da. Dha, thin, 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 da. Dha, thin, 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 da. Second kisma. Dha, thin, thin, da, da, da. 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 Okay? Simple, not difficult at all. So let's play with me. Write down first and then we'll play the kismet together with you. You can just write one line. Third bit of every division double in Tintal. That's good enough because you know Tintal. And second kisma, fourth beat of every division double. So let's play. Fifty speed again, okay? First kisma. Play three times. Da, in, da, da, da. Sorry, Hindi, right? My bad. Da, in, da, da, da. Again, talk to bottom. Da, da. Seven. आपल्याकडे बघ. Da, da, da. One last time. Back to second kisma. In, da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da. Again one more time. kisma. Da, din, da. Din, da. Din, da. Da. Second kisma back to back. Da, din, da, da, da. Practice this kisma playing back to back, one after each. So what is the advantage of learning kisma? Anybody can think of it?
You can switch between double and single.
Switch between, okay? Exactly. So it's as good as you are creating a tekas of the different tals, and that's what you use when you accompany. When you accompany, you don't use normal tin tal. Kisma is nothing but a small variation of a tal. That's what we use when we accompany. So creating more kisma is probably one of the good exercises you should do it. Now write down the homework. Right, we need third bit of double, right?
Yeah.
Can you do third and fourth double as another kisma?
Yes.
So how that will be? In, da, in. Or can you do second bit double? Yes. Can you do second and third double? Yes. Can you do second and fourth double? So how many variations? Variety? A lot. Can you do second, third, fourth, all double? Yes. Can you do first column double, first, fifth, line and third in?
Yes.
Except first beat you can't do double because first beat it was some you can't touch. So da, in, da, da, din. That you can do. Da, din, da, din. That you can do. So how many permutation combination you can do? A lot. So write down create three kisma of a tinta. Create three kisma. वही आणली ना साहेबांनी आज वही नाही आणलेली पक्षाला पण नव्हती आणली पुढच्या वेळेपासून वही घेऊन ये नक्की you have written everything, right? Take a photocopy and probably just post it on the group so that he can at least hopefully watch the काय ते. Oh, you read in Hindi? He can read Marathi. Marathi वाचता ना? He is expert. Okay. Akshat, any question to you? अक्षत तुला परीक्षेला नाही भरायचं का फॉर्म नाही भरलास तू नाही इंटरेस्ट का रे बाबा
अजून नाही अजून
का
थोडी प्रॅक्टिस करणार आणि मग नेक्स्ट वीक येणार आहे
तू सगळ्यांच्या मागे राहशील मग तू चालेल मागे राहायला चालेल का पुढे जायचं सगळ्यांच्या
पुढे जायचंय.
मग हे सगळे आता परीक्षेला बसतात नोव्हेंबरला सगळी आजची अख्खी बॅच म्हणून तर तुला पुश केलं ना इकडे मी त्या आधीच्या बॅच मध्ये तेवढं काही नव्हतं तुला चॅलेंजिंग आजचा लास्ट डे आजचा फॉर्म भरायचा टुडे इज द लास्ट डे
हा
इफ यू स्टील वॉन्ट यू कॅन डू द फिल इट टुडे
ओके
I wish you should fill. Okay, anyway, that's but I can't compulse it. It's up to you guys, basically. Okay, so any questions? So what we covered today? We covered a lot of things today. Mainly tra ka. Now, if you look at it, the next third year syllabus, we have Qaida for tra ka. So imagine where we are traveling next year. So unless you practice tra ka this year, you will not able to play Qaida. So tra ka is first important thought to practice. Second thing, din, understood. Just listen, guys, please. Let me speak up, please. Tin and din, we changed the whole lot. Revisit all the last tals. Make sure you practice them one by one, so that tin and din comes. We revisited Rupak basically. single double of the rupak with the lehra. Make sure you for single double you don't do tin tin na din na din na tin. No, you have to follow 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Okay. Then what we did after the rupak, we try to learn the kisma basically. Okay, so next week we'll try to learn is, let me show you what we are going to try to learn next week basically. We'll learn mukhras in tintal, okay, two mukhras in tintal and two tukras in tintal. That's what we'll learn next week basically. And that's what will finish your tintal presentation. So in tintal presentation, what you have is a kaida, okay, which we did earlier, completed. Then you have two kismas, two mukhras, and two tukras. So next week we'll do. Try not to miss the class, please. If you miss one class, you will get back a lot. We need to wrap it up little fast pace. Today is what, August, right? Yeah. Almost mid of the August. Assume that. 2 weeks in the August and 4 weeks in the September, right? October we just need to do revision. November we have exam. So we have 6 weeks to cover the whole syllabus. How much? 6 weeks. And out of that, if you miss 1 week, your picnic, party, anything, birthday, other day, some day, whatever day, then you are going to go back basically. So try not to miss the class and try to come in person if possible. Because here vibrations are more, not online, unless there are some emergencies or I can understand, we can understand each other, but try to be here in person. Okay, and the homework what I'm assigning, make sure you do those homeworks. Everybody, please. That's what will keep you in the pace basically.
What if we play the presentation, the tintal presentation?
Two kisma, right?
Oh, no, yeah, but we create.
Yeah, that's homework I gave you basically. That is not part of this syllabus.
Okay, but when will we play the tintal presentation?
Huh?
When will we play the tintal presentation?
Did I say you anything? Did I say you anything when you want to play? Why you are asking? Don't jump on 11th floor where you don't want to go today. Just work on where we are right now, Arjun. Focus करना है getting please. Huh? Okay. Any question? Aditya. Parvanji, any question? Sorry, last week I couldn't take. I was not feeling it. Yeah. So, but since this was an exam thing, I think it's not. And for you, I can make it up. Basically, we can make it up.
How did you buy it?
Good question. Just send me a text. I'll send you the photograph. I have found one good powder. Okay, so just send me that. This is very good powder actually. Very soft and not much chemical, not much moisture. No question? No question? Huh? Do you smile? Huh? Sometimes? Never. Sometimes. Arjun never smiles. Arjun makes me unhappy always. That's what his motto is. Every class he'll ensure that how come I'm unhappy with you. Next week what's going to happen so that I'll be unhappy with you. Again, don't bring the notebook. Huh? Right? Yeah?
No.
Okay. अक्षर any question? बघ घरी विचार कर फॉर्म भरून टाक पटकन. You should, I would say. You are doing good actually, Akshay. You should not be behind other kids. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Namaste. I'll see you next week at the same time.